Writing has been hard lately, and I feel like it's time for me to refill the well. Hi, my name is Dawn Dalton. I am a freelance writer and an author, and when you're watching this, I will actually be at a gaming convention and hopefully getting a chance to refill my love of writing and just having some fun with my friends. Today, I want to talk about the fact that it's been hard for me to get words on a page, and I find myself more often than not distracted, reaching for my phone to doom scroll social media instead of doing the thing that I love to do. So I want to talk about some of the ways that I pull myself back from burnout, refill my well, and get myself back to writing and doing what I love. The first thing, obviously, as most writers do, is I'm a huge reader. And a lot of the time, what I'm reading reflects very hard into what I'm writing. So if I'm reading a lot of dark romance, I'm obviously not writing fun contemporary books. And when I'm writing shifters, the same thing applies. Odds are I'm writing something paranormal myself. And for the most part, what I'm reading is really dependent on my mood, which a lot of the time what I'm writing is also very dependent on my mood. That's why I usually have multiple projects going at the same time, which leads to the problem of I'm in the middle of writing a series and I'm now feeling the pressure to finish that series because I've already published the first book. The second book is set to be published this quarter, and I need to get finished with the third book and the fourth book. And that means that I have to focus most of my attention on that series, even if I'm not fully feeling writing contemporary romance right now. Luckily, because I scheduled these books to be so far apart, I can take a little bit of a break in between books to do what Neil Gaiman wrote about in Sandman, which is following my fish. And that means that I have a ridiculous amount of books that I am in the process of writing, to the point where it's a little scary when you look at all the unfinished books that I am working on. In a similar vein, gaming is another way that I get to tell stories without having the pressure of writing. I play in a role-playing group that meets every other week. Right now we just started a Legend of the Five Rings campaign, and I'll be missing the first session because I'll be at Gen Con. But the fact that I don't have to come up with the entire story myself. I'm just a player. One of my friends comes up with what we're doing, and I just get to handle how that one character reacts. But also getting to sit around and BS with my friends over board games or card games or video games also helps relax me and gives me a chance to sort of reset and refocus on being able to write. Consuming media, TV shows, movies, YouTube videos, TikToks. I know a lot of what I do is generally doom scrolling or following people who are writers. But I also have, I'm fairly certain that I've broken my algorithm on YouTube because I do watch so much randomness that YouTube is like, I have no idea what it is that you actually like, so here's everything. So, I will turn on some ASMR hoof trimming videos that at some point, that will come up in a book because I have a story idea. But for now, it's just background noise feeding the garbage pile in my head of just things filling up my brain. A big one that I need to really get back to is self-care. And I'm doing a lot this weekend before we leave of making sure that I'm doing stuff in a way that allows me to still relax and not worry so much about, oh, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing this. I tried this weekend to schedule most of the stuff that I wanted to get accomplished to be finished in the morning so that the rest of the day can be more of a leisurely pace, which does help. But before we leave, I do want to, as a form of self-care, clean up around here, make sure that I'm coming back to a clean place, that I spend some time doing my nails, doing a face mask, all that fun stuff that I generally forget to do because I'm so focused on, I need to get these words, why can't I focus, instead of relaxing, taking the time out I need to do my nails and take care of myself so that I can focus. I do a lot of crafting. That also helps let my brain bubble through the problem of whatever I'm trying to solve in my books while not actively thinking about solving the problem of my books. And I have a lot of crafting that I do, so depending on how I'm feeling that day, it might be crocheting, it might be painting a miniature, which I do actually have a miniature I need to paint, making some jewelry, sewing some dice bags, just a little bit of everything. Having something else to focus on kind of helps let my brain relax into the issue at hand. And I think going away to a convention where I'm going to be around other writers, because I will be doing a bunch of events at Writer Symposium. I will be seeing friends who are also authors and writers and getting a chance to hang out with them and not worry about writing, because this weekend I plan on having a lot of 0 days. If I get any pages written, any words typed up, I'll be surprised, because most of these days are go, 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 go. And when you get back to the hotel room, you shower and you pass out because you've been going since 8 o'clock that morning and it's now midnight. I am hoping that when I come back, I will be rested and refreshed and ready to hit the ground running for the next couple of months as I prep everything for Press Start to come out. Yeah, this is a little bit all over the place. You can tell that I'm not in the best headspace for writing and being an author right now. This last week, with my husband being sick and the dog being a pain in the butt, really kind of took it out of me and pointed out the fact that I am really burning myself out. And before I hit complete burnout, it is time to take a rest. The next couple of days, I'll still probably be writing as I'm packing and getting everything ready. But as soon as we get in the car, I'm on vacation mode until we come back. And I'm hoping that helps get me back to a place where writing is fun and easy and a source of joy. Because if my writing is not a source of joy, why am I doing it? And I think that that is honestly the thing that's been plaguing me the most lately, is there isn't nearly as much joy as it is just plodding along, trying to keep up with my own unrealistic expectations. And maybe I just need to reset my expectations for how much I write every day, every week, every month. Maybe I'll use another trip, because I have 2 more this quarter, to figure out what my expectations are for myself and how that works into the master plan. But I hope you enjoyed this rambly bit about my burnout and some of the things that I want to do to help refill the well, and some of the things that I regularly do to refill the well. If you enjoyed this, be sure to feed the algorithm, boop that like button, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Oh, and as a note, because my mom asked about it and I did talk about crafting, I have gone through like 7 skeins of yarn on my blankets so far this year. So yeah.